Oh. Yo, so I figured out the green problem. It was really stupid. Really stupid. Really stupid. It was my fault. The green thing was my fault. So, all right. So I added a stinger transition to the opening. You know, when it sits on like the starting soon screen with all the characters and whatnot. I added a transition video to go from there to this scene here, and I was trying to get it to do a like a transparent transition. So I added a green chroma filter to the entire scene, and I definitely forgot to delete it. So yeah, I went in. I just remembered that just now, so I turned off the filter. So the Elgato's fine, my cable was fine. It was my own stupid fault. So rest in peace, nightmare mode. I'll tell you what. Now that I know what it is, maybe we'll do nightmare mode another night, intentionally, right? Oh man, you want to see dark mode? Oh goodness, I feel so stupid. Dark mode activated for Halloween. There you go, nightmare mode for Halloween. All right. Okay, let's get back to the path here. I hate asking people to leave the other stream and come back, but it happens sometimes. Boneman and Sergeant, what do you have to say for yourselves? I don't doubt that it works. I didn't know that you had to do it really fast. It was only after I reconnected to the chat to see Katie be like, if you go really fast, it'll work. I was like, well, guess I wasn't fast enough. That's okay. I really wish there was a way to reconnect to an existing stream, because like the stream on the YouTube side is still live, right? So, anyways. All right. Let's take out this beast. Grim, welcome back, dude. Thank you everybody for putting up with my my stupidity. Forgot to activate my buffs. There we go. Now she's gonna kill this beast pretty quickly, so we're not even gonna worry about using any specials. We're just gonna get to the special 3 and just save it. This beast is moving like lightning here. Oh, give me a break. Input dropped on my second light attack. That was good. This is like the fastest beast I've ever fought. He is just wigging out. At least we recovered all the damage that we lost from taking that hit. Okay, this should kill him. Nope, too early. Streamlabs just sucks because I do it with regular OBS. Yeah, I have the installer downloaded for regular OBS, and I just need to get some time. I spent way too much time doing the stinger today instead of probably setting up OBS. So crap, I missed the ice cream truck. Let me tell you a story about ice cream trucks, by the way. So my daughter had her first day of preschool today. And so we whipped up one of those little, like, you know, frames with, you know, my name is, I want to be when I grow up, etc. My school is. So we asked her what she wanted to be. when she grew up, and her answer was, I want to be an ice cream man. And I kind of looked at her and we laughed, and I'm like, sweetie, you know that when you're the ice cream man, you don't just get to eat all the ice cream in the truck whenever you want, right? And she kind of gave me this like blank stare, and I'm like, does that change your mind? And she nodded yes and was like, I want to be a doctor. So if you can't eat all the ice cream, folks, don't be an ice cream man, I guess, is the moral of that story. Jacob, welcome to the stream, dude. When I left, it went back to normal. Yeah, dark. Guess I will take my leave. Can't leave, dude, unless it's to go to sleep. I mean, I know it is the middle of the night for you, so I used to think that too. It's like, you know, it's one of those times when you're a kid and you think you've got stuff all, like, you know, all figured out. Like, I'm gonna be an ice cream man when I grow up, and I'm just gonna eat all the ice cream, because that's what you do. You have access. The ice cream is right there. It's right there in the truck. Why would you not eat all the ice cream? It's your job. Yeah. Maybe I'll play around with filters. Oh, screw you, Mysterio. Maybe I'll play around with the filters some more, and I'll actually like try and figure out like a cool looking dark mode. Why am I in here with Venom again? This was a total mistake. Although he's going down faster than Falcon did, that's for sure. No idea why I went in with them. I think I forgot what path I was on. But launching that SP2, that was pretty clutch. With the, what are those called? The, not adaptive. Gotta check what they're called now. Aptitude. The aptitude buffs were making the Furies, pretty powerful. We'll do it again. No crits, but that's from the dulled node. Venom coming to the rescue again here. As soon as I say it. As soon as I say it. I wonder if that's why most ice cream truck owners are old, because they don't care for sweets and ice cream. Maybe. It would be dangerous. Like, as an adult who enjoys ice cream. In fact, we let my daughter pick dinner tonight for the first day of school, and of course she picked Dairy Queen, so we all had blizzards for dinner. So as a guy who enjoys ice cream, I mean, it would be tough for me to be an ice cream man and not like just eat everything. You show up like 10 minutes later back at, you know, Ice Cream HQ. Your truck is empty. It was a good morning, and you're like got like ice cream down in your shirt. And yeah, it was great, boss. We sold it all. Who I want to use here? I just want to like give this Mysterio a little love tap here. How's my draft looking? I have not yet looked at my team, so it could be good. A hard KO, yeah. It happens. Sometimes you talk shit, you get hit. Sometimes you get a little too confident. I love ice cream, but trying to limit my sweets. Yeah, I tried. Quarantine and pandemic stuff, like being home and working from home full time, has really been like the worst thing for me, like in my diet in general. You know, when you go to college, you get the freshman 15. I've gained like the quarantine 25. So, all right, let's do Gilly again here for this Yondu. Does he have the same nodes? Oh no, because now we're back to the turtling node. Awesome. All right, well we'll just kill him. I'll never limit how I eat my workout schedule. Let's just have to keep up. That's the spirit, dude. It would also help if I remember to activate these buffs. There we go. Turtling is right. Good lord. It's alright. The energy damage will overpower the armor eventually. I like, by the way, how Katie's like, yeah, just reconnect. It'll be fine. And then she pieces out. It's all good. She's got places to go, people to see, Chevy dogs to feed. Oh, you don't want to intercept? All right. That block damage is pretty intense from Yondu here. There we go. Yondu is Dundu. That doesn't rhyme. Is this stage polished? It looks really good right now. I don't know. I rarely pay attention to the stages, other than the one in with what's his name, the really dark one. What's his face? Big demon guy from Hulk Ragnarok, from Thor Ragnarok rather. What's his name? Surtur. That's it. The stage with Surtur in it is my least favorite stage, and I complain about it probably pretty much every time I see it. Read last. Too bad you can't offload your weight like your Mega Man gear. That's right, dude. Alright, we failed to get the solo on the last path against Professor X, but Magic came in strong. See if we can not have a repeat effort of that. I really like how the entire battle with Professor X takes place in his mind, by the way. That's really cool. Oh, all right, we're good. I guess if he's, I'm still thinking about him in like an alliance war. You would definitely put him on a, like a stun immune node, right? But I guess you can still bait out the heavies and kind of deal with him that way. I'm really curious what he's gonna be like. There we go. Cool, nice little solo there with my favorite Robo Gal. Good thing you didn't do a blue chronometer filter. Probably, yeah. Maybe Mojo fell in love with Blueberry Man. That's funny. Alright, we're going to take the correct path this time. Up top here. Which is this turtling path. Turtling. So the only interesting fight here is this Iceman. So I'm trying to think if I want to bring a counter for Iceman or not. I could bring Warlock instead of Venom, actually. Let's do that. Because I can still do the same trick with Heimdall, and he has the permanent armor up buff as well. So it'll work out fine. Alright. There we go. Oh, and we get a nice little synergy here with the power gain, so that'll be helpful. What the hell? Did I go into the wrong chapter? Guys, I've been all over the place tonight. Green chroma filters, entering in the wrong chapter. I'm on the wrong freaking difficulty. Oh, my goodness. It's blue. Now you're gonna get that song stuck in my head. Alright, so we'll pretty much primarily use Guillotine on this path, except for the Iceman. Or at least until the Iceman. And he's got the armor breaks to deal with... I'm sorry, Warlock has the armor breaks to deal with the turtling node if we so need it. You are a mess today. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'm glad I figured out the issue, though, because J-Rock and I are doing some tournament prep tomorrow on stream. And that would have been less than ideal to not be able to do that. Stop it. Again, with the random heavies. Man, I swear, I'm convinced at this point that they have absolutely made a change to at least one of the AI profiles, the general ones, to cause them to use their heavies more frequently when they are, like, maybe just barely in range or outside of range. Like, that would have snapped to me if I hadn't dexed it. Which is a whole separate issue. First fight with Guillotine, having to build her up is a little bit annoying, but could be worse. I was poking around in my my Variant 5 spreadsheet today, trying to plan out, because I got 4 paths left in the Venom chapter for 100%. And I am holding off on it only because I don't particularly need the rewards at this time. So they would just sit in my overflow until I was forced to use them, so I'm going to hold off for a bit. And that also allows me some time to finally pull Omega Red, maybe, and then move on to the Mystic Science crystals, which should give me some much-needed additional Mystic champions like Doom, or a dupe on my Magic I would be really happy about. So... Not really in a hurry to finish Variant 5. That Venom boss, though, is going to be a huge pain in the butt. I've kept my itemless streak up so far, but I don't know. I don't know if it's going to make it past Venom. Yeah, you have to be able to carry me, get it together. Bro, as long as you don't, as long as you don't lose your Aegon in like, room 2. Scrambled eggs. I pulled a 5-star Omega, definitely taking him to rank 2. Ooh, big spender there. Melvin taking his 5-star to rank 2. Don't spend all that ISO in one place, bud. I gotta go for my coding classes. Will you still be live around 7? Well, it is 10 o'clock p.m. here. So, you know, I don't know what time zone you're in. Carry the 4, add 5. Yeah. I'm gonna finish this chapter and then probably sign off for the night. But I will be back tomorrow. I'm usually on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then off Friday, and then weekend is hit or miss. So. But Jaheim, thank you very much for hanging out this evening, and maybe I'll still be on, maybe I won't be, I'm not sure. Giving me more credit than I deserve. It was room 1. Was it? I was sitting in the parking lot of my vet for that stream, you and Pekka. That was a good one. It's probably going to be 11. Yeah, I definitely won't be on at 11, yeah. Yep. Usually my voice starts to give out around the 2-hour mark, so... I can already feel it starting to cramp up on me. I wonder if he converts the armors from the node into the passive armors. Looks like he does. Good to know. Not that it matters. Civil Warrior could be pretty good if he had like a few slight tweaks made to him. It's way too difficult to get the passive armors up. I think that's his biggest issue. And like you kind of need them for his utility. So I think per stack of that passive stuff, you get like bleed resistance or something. But either you're dead or the fight is over, one way or the other, by the time you get, you know, 2 or 3 up. I think it reduces ability actually too, because you'll notice on some of the hits on Guillotine, she won't get the energy damage bonus because he has like, it's like a pseudo glancing ability. Big Blue! What's up, man? I've been seeing a lot of you today, Blue. Good to see ya. 2-hour mark says you only been streaming 23 minutes. Well, Jacob, let me tell you. We actually had to start up a new stream because Bone Man and Sergeant Sleepy here were telling me that if I restarted Streamlabs, I could reconnect to the existing stream on YouTube. But I was given false information. So. Were you talking about me or the color blue in general? Well, I'm here to make the convo big. Excellent, dude. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Our resident question answerer extraordinaire. You weren't wrong. I know. There must be like a timing thing on it. I don't know. You have to be like just super fast with closing it down and restarting it. But I feel stupid because it was my own fault that that nightmare mode was enabled. So, all right, got this Iceman here with Mr. Warlock. We got to remember to activate our Heimdall buffs, of course. Don't heavy me. There we go. Woogie! What's up, dude? DJ Woog's in the house? Map 3 Cav EQ. This is map 2. 2.2. But yes, Cavalier EQ. We've managed to push him to his SP2 every time, which is nice. When I end a combo close to Iceman, sometimes I mistime the special one. There we go. This looks like map 4. What is Sergeant laughing at? I mean, Sergeant laughs at a lot of stuff, so... I like answering questions more than actually playing the game. Dude, I feel that. I feel that way a lot. Like, one of my favorite things to do is just, you know, help people with my weirdly encyclopedic knowledge of, like, nodes and interactions and whatnot. Dark Abyss, gotta go, dude. Thank you very much for hanging out, man. Get some sleep. We'll catch you tomorrow. Nightmare mode, Jacob was. So, in the stream earlier, you know what? Let me see if I can put it back on. I was playing around earlier with a Stinger transition, and I had I was trying to get it to work transparency, not transparently. And I had a chroma key filter that I put on, so everything looked like this. This is nightmare mode. All the green in the game became transparent. That's why it looks black. So we were having fun with it, saying that it was like, you know, some super secret dark mode, but so that's nightmare mode. Sergeant Sleepy, yeah. I was on a call with LaFleur today. Oh man, I haven't been on a LaFleur stream in a hot minute. I know he's been streaming Avengers, and I don't want spoilers because I'm also playing Avengers. So I haven't jumped on because I don't want to see what he's doing. I think I had the most fun with the game just talking about it today. Yeah, I feel that too, dude. I'd rather talk and like answer questions than play Arena. Marina is boring, so I ask more questions than I play sometimes. Big Blue gets overworked in my streams. Oh, man. Yeah, so with the nightmare mode on, I was thinking my Elgato was broken or my cable was bad, my HDMI cable that is. So we tried a whole bunch of stuff, and finally, Bone Man and Sergeant convinced me to try restarting Streamlabs, which was a fine suggestion. And it was only while Streamlabs... Oh, it was somebody subscribed, and that's when I realized it was the filter, because it wasn't the text was green on the sub notification, and it was also all screwy. So I knew it was a Streamlabs thing. Is this guy gonna fire off a special or what? I'm gonna have to save to my special 3 just to get myself some space. How's LaFleur doing though, man? I haven't talked to him in a while. We are friends on the Facebooks though, so give him a shout today or tomorrow or the next day. This is the worst Sentinel ever. What are you doing to me, dude? So yeah, with the nightmare mode, I was gonna maybe around Halloween I'll try and play around with the filter settings, and I'll make like an actual like nightmare mode for a Halloween stream. I think that'd be fun. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna have to push him to a special 2 at one point, and I'm gonna mistime it and get incinerated to death. Throwing heavies from across the screen. Bad. Got no chance of hitting me with that, dude. You guys remember when they broke Sentinel's Special 1 and made him recover from it like halfway through it so that you couldn't punish him? And then tried to say that the timing on it had always been that way? Even though through much visual evidence, it was easily demonstrated to be not true. Thor's doing well. He has a new setup in his house, looking crisp. Nice. Yeah, the last time I think I chatted with him was when he was building his machine. One champ I need to look into more. Guillotine players love her, and I'm over here going, okay, another arena fight. Dude, Guillotine... Oh, man. One of my top 5 favorite champions in the game. She's so good. She has the highest damage potential in the game. I've never seen a fight where she has reached her maximum potential before the fight was over. I was really, really disappointed that she was not at all useful for Abyss because of the way that they the enraged timer that they chose to go with. So yeah, I've got a ton of Guillotine gameplay on my channel. I did every path in Labyrinth with her, save for a few typical fights. I've got some one-off matchups that I did with her. She counters. I mean, she's great power control in the right situation. She counters long-distance relationship. She just does a lot of really good stuff. So. Oh, you cheeky. Yo, you a 6-star? I'm jealous, dude. I have, I just dumped 26 into her yesterday. I had generic signature stones in the overflow, and she doesn't really need the awakened ability, and I had her at Sig 100, and she doesn't really, I mean, she benefits, but it's not like a game changer or anything. But I really want her on my profile, so I'm just kind of throwing in Sigs to her when I can. But even though I have a rank 5, is what I was starting to say, I would absolutely rank up again a 6-star if I pulled her as a 6-star. Oh, I thought he was going to go for a heavy there and not the special attack. This should kill him, I think. There we go. Do we not get room rewards after room 10 dungeon 7? No, if you are in the tier 1, they've capped the rewards after. Yeah. So a little bit annoying on that. D7 got much easier. Oh, that's good to know. Getting to 10 on the old Dungeon 7, or whatever it's called, Sector 7, was a hit or miss experience. Was it, oh, it was you today, Blue, who was saying, you did Sector 8. When did you let me think. You ran into that Mojo boss, right? When, how far did you get? I can't remember if you said so. I don't remember whose chat that was. I was in like a bunch of streams today. Oh, it was in Dave's this morning that you were saying that. Dave's up and streaming before I'm even awake. Oh, man. Seven zones of Sector 8. Mojo wrecked us. And then did 10 zones of Sector 7 anyway. Okay. That's good to know. I'm glad that they kind of rebalanced it. How much more difficult would you say 8 is than the old 7? And also, how many rooms did it take in 8 to get the weekly point threshold? Why am I not doing any damage? Oh, he removed my armor. What a jerk. There we go. Coward is back. Oh, man. Coward is a terrible node. So is Duel. Remember when Yondu came out, and there's something in his abilities text about stealing people's armor and selling it for units later, and everybody had like a mini freak out, like there would be a way to farm units with Yondu against armor up champs. Oh man. Oh, I just remembered the NFL starts tomorrow, so maybe I will. Maybe I won't stream tomorrow. Maybe I'll watch football. There we go. That was a long fight. My best so far is room 6 in D8. 7 was enough in Sector 8 for the milestones. That's good to know. Okay. Trying to think, it was like 11 or 12 in Sector 6. That sounds about in line with the old 7. 8 isn't too bad. Block chip damage is what's going to get you. We did 12 and 8 last night. The Science Ultron bots. Oh yeah, the evade. Dave, what's up, dude? I'm glad you can make it to the stream. Are you at work tonight, or are you off tonight? Grim, it's after 3 a.m. here, so I'm off to sleep. Peace. All right, dude. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Have a great rest of your evening. There's a bug, though. I had Champion cooldown, haven't done incursions, and they pulled it. Well, that's interesting. Maybe they like, when they pulled down incursions, the timer just, like, paused. Oh, yeah, Bishop is, like, one of the worst opponents overall ever in Dungeons. Same with, like, Punisher 2099. That block damage is just incredible. Cool, dude. What did you end up doing on your day off today? If you can get willpower to proc, yeah, I can't remember getting willpower from the science bots. Though that the evade on the science Ultron bots is pretty awful though. So I feel like you almost have to bring in an evade counter, unless you want to do like stun medium, light medium. All right, let's just see what Warlock can do here against Professor X. Parry's not going to work then? Okay. God. Poor showing. That's okay. Oh, they throw a fatigue on you. Okay. I work Monday, Friday, but I'm not off till about 5 to 6 Pacific time. By the time I get home, you're usually done, yeah. Yep. Well, I'm glad you could make it. Usually OP's in here by now. Unless he and his kid are out playing Last of Us. I need to start going in when he heavies me instead of just backing off and trying to wait for a medium. That teleport animation, though, just so solid. Right. There we go. Should have just gone in first with her. I know that sound, the sound of a mistake happening. Yep. Funny thing is, erg translates across all languages like a planetary. Yeah, that's true. The sound of mounting frustration. Alright, one path left. It is 20 after 10. Okay. Alright, I was saving this one for last because it sucks. But I think we'll keep the same team. And use Warlock for Domino. Warlock probably for Claw. Everybody else is easy. Domino, really the only irritating champ on this path. I forget the note. I didn't read the notes. It's not Mighty Charge, right? Breakthrough. Okay. Breakthrough is a fine node. Some of the nodes that they went with on, I mean, this is like the highest story difficulty in the game right now, right? But they're putting nodes that, like, I think Brian said in his video today, like most Cavalier players wouldn't even give a second glance to, like Breakthrough and Outlast and yeah, I don't know. It maybe there is something to the thought that they made it a little bit too easy, but I really feel like it's got to be difficult balancing between, you know, difficulty and like necessary counters or whatever you need to counter the nodes. That's got to be pretty tough. And I think that's probably a result of just, you know, accidentally creating like champions that are just so good for everything. Like I don't think they intended Quake to be as good as she is, or to be used like she is used today. So, but I mean, how do you change that? If you pull another 12.0, they might as well just shut down the game. So, I don't know. They have a balancing problem, and it's going to take too long to fix with just buffing up, you know, a couple champions here and there, because there are so many stinkers in the game right now still. I feel like I'm kind of rambling on the subject, but I think you get my point. Yeah, Karnak is Mighty Charge. Yeah. Thank you for calling that out. Otrix was saying on Twitter today, which champion's special attack do you think you could survive in real life? And my answer was Karnak's SP1. He's just basically pushing you to the ground, right? And my number 2 choice was Rocket's Special 1, because if you can't survive a punch in the face from a raccoon, you probably need to reevaluate your life choices. Yeah, I could definitely take Karnak's Special 1. What's he gonna do? Stomp his foot again? Okay, got him. Got him! Can't nerf Quake, the game would be done. 100% did not know. Yeah, I agree. I feel like that's the way with a few of the champions, right? I feel like Corvus, they probably knew what they were doing, but maybe Ghost, again, another champion who has like such a unique play style that when you play him as well as, or play her as well as somebody like Panaman Pete does, I mean, it makes the player look almost unbeatable. It's the same way with Quake. Pre-buff SP1 and 2 of Luke Cage. Or Spider-Gwen's SP1. There you go. Old Spider-Gwen. Alright, let's do Guillotine here and save Warlock for what will inevitably be a terrible domino fight. It's true. Old Luke Cage, man. Pillow hands, Luke. Alright, now we've started breakthrough proper, but the energy damage is going to circumvent that armor break, so... Be cooperative, please. There you go. Trying to pull off some intercepts here to get some more lifesteal going without taking parry damage. Usually Doc Ock is aggressive enough that you can do it, but it's going to be hard to gauge the energy damage at the end of this fight here. Between the breakthrough node and the damage, I'm going to have to time the SP3 very precisely in order to get it off correctly. Definitely not Tiger's SP2. I can't survive that in game. Well, that's because it takes up the whole damn screen. You can go get yourself a drink from the fridge and come back and it's still going on. And it's not like you can just sit there and block it either, because she goes unblockable on her specials, right? Alright, so watch Domino crit fail these buffs, and then Warlock becomes completely useless, right? Okay, that didn't happen, so... I hate Domino so much. Hashtag delete Domino, folks. Delete her from the game. If I had that power, I would do so without a moment's hesitation. She hasn't gotten lucky once. That's different. Wow. That was probably the easiest Domino fight I've ever had in my entire life. Just use Mr. Sinister? For what? Let me keep my 565 Domino, but delete Dominoes from quest content. Yeah. It's just like when you have a character who essentially breaks every basic mechanic of the game, including parry, including dex, just breaks everything, and more or less introduces like bugs into the game under the guise of luck. And not only that's not even where it stops. Not only does she break everything, but then she degens you to just rub salt in that wound. It's just... I hate her so much. I hate fighting her, I should say. Using her, it's fine. But I can't stand fighting her. That crit... I used to rage so hard whenever I get just crit failed. Like, there was a... was it in variant... The XL variant, whatever it was. There was a Domino there with a poison node on her. So I had my R4 Hulk Ragnarok, right? And I went into the fight, I played it perfectly, did not get hit a single time, and she still just killed me just from crit fail degen with Gulk. I'm like, what are you supposed to do here? Like, ridiculous. Oh, for Tigress specials, Mr. Sinister has to use? Dude, I'm ranking up my Mr. Sinister for the reverse controls, because... that Grandmaster fight, man. Hey, Laura! Good evening to you. Hope your day went well. Good to see you. Usually a guillotine fight is a fight that I would bring Venom to, because I don't have to worry about the power control. But hey Sin, hey Blizz, hey Falcon. She's got so much stuff going on right now. It's hard to tell where the timer is for her invisibility. There we go. We'll try and go for the SP2 this time. Lots of hits for breakthrough, it's good. My Sinister is at R3. I didn't catch the rest of that. Mine is at R3 as well. I almost ranked him up to rank 4 today, but I went with Storm P90X instead. There we go. Domino working as intended. Just kidding, lol bug. Never mind, we don't know anymore. Exactly, like... It's like they had 4 years worth of like bugs. Every time they'd remove a bug from the game, they would put it in this like folder marked Domino. And then once it was time to actually add her into the game, they just opened that folder, blew the dust off, and just added everything into her base kit. And there you go, you have Domino. Parry fails? Working as intended. Dex doesn't work? Working as intended? Yeah, delete Domino. I feel like everybody probably has like a nemesis champ like that, right? My number 2 nemesis would probably be like Annihilus. Hate fighting Annihilus too. If I'm not able to bring like a counter for him, for whatever reason, be it nodes or whatever, I struggle with him. Like, I need to be able to remove that, whatever it's called, the power cosmic, not power cosmic, the cosmic control rod, that's what it is. If I don't have a way to remove that, then fight gets a little dicey. Just realized I haven't even had a moment to step into the Book 2 beta. Let's see, who was streaming it? I think Seaton was streaming it a little bit today. I think Brian was too. I didn't catch either of those streams, so I have no idea if they actually fixed some of the problems in it or not. Remember that joke fight against Deadpool where every bug in the game was intended? Yes! Yes! Oh man, I'm trying to remember how you even beat that fight. They put like taglines from like Seaton and some of the other content creators in there for him. That was a really funny fight, yeah. 12.0 working as intended, just kidding. Look, rewards. I was pretty new to the game when 12.0 came out, so I had like no idea what was going on. And all of a sudden I got like this, you know, compensation package in my inbox. I was like, well, this is very nice of them. Does this happen all the time? It didn't. It didn't happen all the time. Alright. Man, I keep forgetting to activate these buffs. Oh, you sneaky bastard. Is this gonna be another Sentinel fight? There we go. The very slight pause from when he shrugs off a debuff throws me off sometimes. It's not like Iceman. When you stun Iceman and he loses his ice armor, it's like he doesn't even react. But there's just like a moment's hesitation with Crossbones where you can think that it's safe to go in and attack, and then he blocks or wrecks you. Come on, man. Lulling me to sleep here. Alright. Do you know who we got to fight for the key? Today was the Inhumans, I think. So it was, I think I did Kamala Khan and Quake. But you can do Medusa or Black Bolt or Karnak as well. I think there are only 5 Inhumans in the game, right? The side quest key, yeah, it's I don't think it'll be it. Yeah, it was the Inhumans, Gliz. So just do a duel with whoever. Quake is fine. Kamala Khan is easy. Quake is the fastest to search for. So, all right, we've come to the last round with Professor X. We'll give Warlock another go here. See if he can redeem himself. So we could go... We could go for the special one to power drain him and get rid of those charges. But I feel like there's more damage available from the special 2. Although I don't know that mind control works against robots anyway, so... Alright, let's back off here. Get that falter up. I like that when you attempt to interrupt his channeling, he doesn't just punish you for it. I think I said that on an earlier fight with him, but it's worth re-mentioning. Yeah, we're definitely sacrificing some damage by using the special one, but I think it's worth it for the power drain. Falter. Almost got him. There we go, Warlock solo on Professor X. Pretty happy with that one. Way better than the last attempt, that's for sure. I've been up since 5 a.m. and I've had heat exhaustion. Dude, go to sleep, Laura. What you doing? We are finally getting our AC fixed tomorrow, which has been long overdue. So pretty excited for that. Tired of sleeping with like 30 fans on in the room. Did I just learn you don't falter mid-special? That is correct. So you only falter from basic attacks. So you are safe to launch specials when the falter is ready. Only basics will trigger the falter. So when he was announced, I was really concerned about how annoying the falter was going to be, and I think it still can be. But it seems like they've put in some opportunities, like some safeguards to protect the attacker. Like if you falter him while he's channeling, he won't interrupt himself. You can still hit him with the special attacks if he's faltering, and you won't get wrecked. So yeah, that was a pretty good KO. I'm pretty happy with that. Cool. So that is 2/3 of Cav difficulty in the bank. And I think I have one path left in uncollected for 100% too, so. Stun immune might be tricky. Yeah, I think it's going to be, for stun immune, if you try and interrupt his, so if he's stun immune and you bait out his heavy with the intent of hitting him once to trigger the falter, if he immediately takes that as like an interruption for his heavy and then can punish you, then it's going to be a huge problem. But if he continues on his heavy, because I think his heavy is like channeling or whatever, just like the end of the special. So if you can safely hit into him and trigger your falter while he's in a heavy animation, then it won't be so bad. And I'm sure they're going to come out with some other form of miscounter in a month or two. Who's not a skill champ, because you can't use like Night Monkey, so it won't work against a mutant. All right, cool. Let's see what else is going on here this evening. Looks like Hobbit's on. Looks like Brian's on. Human Torch. Ah, good call, dude. Yes, Human Torch will counter him effectively. Correct. Good call. Falter immunity champ. Yeah. You know how these things work, dude. They give you the problem and then they sell you the solution later on. Alright. Who do yins want to raid? Brian or Hobbit? I think we raided Hobbit last night. We'll go give Brian a raid tonight. Alright. There's a link to, where's my chat? Where's my chat? My chat is gone. Hold, please. Alright, so here is a link to Brian's channel. Brian streams like a madman all the time. He's starting out, so give him a like, give him a sub, and we'll go in there with... we could do the other MCOC Brian. Just do Similar Raid. Alright folks, that is it for me for this evening. Big thanks to Wancho for the sub. I don't know if you're lurking in here, but if you are, thank you very much. And on your way out, please hit that like button for me if you would be so kind. And sub if you haven't already. Really appreciate that. And I may or may not be back tomorrow. Depends on if I decide to watch the NFL. What am I saying? NFL opening game. So, as always, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you again next time. Bye.